right, there we go. All right. So time to see if we can get this sumbitch rolling. So it looks like that battery is not going to take a charge right yet. So flip this bitch over. Oh, nobody here yet. All right. Positive, negative. Oh, let me get these untangled from all this shit. And then clipped back in over here. Just to see if we can get this battery to take a charge. All right. Over here. Hey, what's happening? Who's here? We're trying to make sure this little thing will start up and run because it's been giving me problems lately. I just unhooked everything from the battery except for basically the everything's unhooked. All the wiring that goes to everything except for basically the battery to start this freaking boat is unhooked. So we're gonna see what happens. I was having issues with basically a bunch of shit. I need to find a little something to get down here without clogging it. See if maybe there's a clog in the pee hole. I didn't want to spit water out of the pee hole, but if I take the hose off, it spits. So I don't know if there's a clog or something in there, but I don't have anything teeny tiny through there. It doesn't feel like there's anything clogging it. And that comes all the way through, so. But it is a teeny tiny little 1/8" freaking port, so that might be part of the problem. This is just such a small, teeny tiny little port that I also might need the impeller redone. All right. Should we put some water to it? And hey, DAS, welcome in, brother. Good to see you. Let's put some water to this motor and see if she'll start. I'm gonna move my phone over here so that if she does start up properly, see, this says it's full, but it's not full on that battery. But if I go to, so there's 8.4 volts in there. And it doesn't show that it's charging on the other battery. But let me go put some water to her. I already got the rabbit ear hooked up. Let me go put some water to her and see what she does with the battery. I disconnected everything from the battery except for basically the motor itself. All the electronics, all the gauges, all the everything is disconnected. So let me give her some water. That's a great deal of water. That's more than she'll be needing. Ah, man. I blocked my way with the camera. So I'll have to go around. Primer up. Come on, primer bulb. Prime. Prime it up till that bulb gets nice and solid and hard. Okay, we should be good. I gotta move the camera a little bit to get past. I put everything right in the wrong spot. All right. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. Let's go. Oh, come on, man. Fucking tripod. The tripod keeps coming apart. Doesn't want to cooperate here. Stupid tripod. Hold on, guys. I gotta try to fix this stupid tripod because it doesn't want to cooperate. You know what? I'm just gonna lean it up right here like this. Oh, that leg falls. God damn it. I gotta get a new tripod. This one's just pissing me off lately. $70 freaking for a tripod. It doesn't want to work right. All right, let's go start her up and see what happens. Let me go. Whoop. Let me go turn the key and see what she does. If I can get that thing to stay. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. There we go. Beautiful. I got no water coming out of the keyhole though. It's not peeing water out of the keyhole, so I think I might have a water pump issue. I got nothing coming out of the exhaust. Let me kick her in gear and see what happens. There, we got a little water coming out. All right, I think we might be good. Let's give her a little throttle, see what happens here. Okay, come on. I think we might be in business, guys. She's holding at 3,000 RPM steady. Now if I back off, throw her into neutral. we're good. One more little rip, see what happens. I think we might be okay. It's spitting water out of the exhaust like it should from the prop. It's peeing water out of the pee hole like it should for the outlet on the water. It's a little weak stream. I might need to replace the impeller, but I think she's good, guys. I think she's good. Turn it off and hit that key again one more time, see what happens. See if that water starts peeing out of there. The water's starting to pee out of there. I think she's going to be ready to fish next week. All right, let me go turn the water off so I don't flood the whole fucking neighborhood here. And then I'll come over here and catch up with you guys in chat while I throw that cowl back on that motor. And now it's time to it's going to be time to go finish I have the trunk lid off, so I can go start scraping that and get her ready to do the flooring. And then I just called a couple of places about redoing all the wiring, so I'm looking at about freaking $800, $900 in labor to do the wiring on it. So hey, do we have a freaking, did I miss a super chat? Did some freaking Grumpy? Hell yeah, dog tags with the freaking $9.99 super chat. Appreciate you, brother. Fucking W's in the chat for dog tags, you guys. Hell yeah, appreciate it, brother. Thank you. That's awesome. All right, so let me throw the cowl back on this motor real quick. Let's take a little tour of the motor real quick while we're here. So this is my ugly ass you're looking at. So I got the cowl off. Let me show you what happened to my prop. Let me get that cotter pin smashed in there a little bit better. Look at my prop from the rocks in my home lake. Look how chewed the thing is. That freaking blade is damn near dead, so I gotta get a prop on here. Hey, right on DS. I woke up with a headache this morning myself, so I didn't do shit. I just now in the last hour came out to do anything. But look at how fucked up and chewed up my prop is for this thing. This is all from rocks in the home lake that are not marked. There's rock piles that are, obviously about that deep in the water, and you don't notice them until you freaking run them over and you hear your prop freaking splattering against the freaking rock piles. So this is the deck lid I'm doing right now. This is basically the one that's out there ready to start getting scraped and carpeted or redone with the flooring. Is this lid right here, the biggest one of them all. And then I've got these other 4 small ones. I think these little 2 right here in the middle, I think those are my live wells. I think I'm going to do those in a different color just to kind of make them stand out and give it some contrast. But I'm going to do the rest of it in the same color I did the bow. And then inside up here in the cabin, which is a fucking mess right now. It's hard to, I got the cover halfway covering shit, but trash all over in here. It looks like a fucking disaster right now in here. But I'm going to do all of this with a different color, I think. I think I have a black and gray that I might do that I think will match up to that gray and black. It'll be like opposite tones. And then you can see where my steps right there, the lid's off of the stairs. And then right here under all this mess, you can kind of see like where that big old bald spot is right there. That's the another deck lid. That's for all my safety equipment, you know, my life jackets, my oars, all that kind of stuff is going to be living. So I'm going to do that. Possibly I have that other camo pattern that I did the steps with. I might just trace that out all the way down the middle line of the boat, so that whole section stands out. All the safety stuff and all of the stairs all stand out. So, but once she's done, she's going to be freaking badass and beautiful. So yeah, I definitely appreciate that, Grumpy. Definitely appreciate that. That's freaking awesome of you. So, all right, let me throw the camera back in the thing here for a minute while I put the cover back on the engine. And you guys can see, I'll show you real quick. When I talk about it's fucking expensive for fuel in this boat, that's my fuel cell. Here, let me move the cowl real quick and give you guys an idea. That fuel cell is the entire width of the boat and like 18 inches tall. And that takes 31 gallons of fuel to top it all the way off to top, you know, tip top freaking full. And not to mention oil. So, which kind of sucks. My oil, one of my oil things, oh, well, it's hard to see, but down at the bottom of there, one of my oil containers actually spilled. So I got to come in here and clean all the oil out of that hatch. So, let's see, this deck box right here and that one on the other side that my cup's sitting on are all just like accessories. I'll put this one, I'm going to keep, you know, my oil and all that kind of stuff in. But the other one will have tackle in it. And my live wells, they're pretty deep, but you can see by all the dirt and stuff in the bottom of them, I don't use them. So what I'm thinking is I may just take this lid cover and that lid cover and do them a different color, just to kind of give it some contrast back here. And then like this little strip right here, you can see my post, my mount for my seat that I have on the stern, which is up in the freaking mess of the cabin of the boat right now. But that's where the seat post goes for the back seat. On this section, I think I'm going to do it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the deck lid. You know, this obviously this one's off, but I'm going to do the deck lid, this box, the far box, and this in the same color I did the bow. Right. I'm going to do it in this pattern in this color. Right. And then those two center deck lids will be something different just to stand out. So let me throw the cowl back on this motor real quick. And we're going to go out and we're going to start working on that deck lid that I already have pulled off. So this cowl's a bitch because it hangs up on everything. So you can see on the inside of the cowl are your little tabs where it locks down. Right, you got two in the back, one in the front. But it's like you got to get it on there exactly perfect, or it catches on shit and doesn't want to go. Like, see, it's already caught on something. And you can't really see what it's catching. It catches the spark plug wire is what it catches. All right, so what I may need to do is get something to tie the spark plug wires in a little bit so that they don't catch. But this battery charger that I have on here is telling me it's not charging the other battery for the boat. So I'm going to swap it over to here onto the main battery and let it go. It says that one's at 12.8, 12.9, 12.9 volts. And it shows it's still charging. So I want that battery full. What I may do, I have another battery over here. It's actually the battery that I replaced this one with. Or yeah, I replaced this battery. I replaced that battery with this battery. There we go. So I'm going to try, once this one tells me it's all the way full and it goes into maintenance mode, because this is just the battery charger I have is a charger and maintainer. So once it's fully charged, it'll maintain the battery as well. So once it goes into maintenance mode, I'm going to just bring that other battery over here and throw it on the charger and see what happens. So check this out, guys. I want to show you guys something real quick. So the other day I had to go get new shoes for the baby, right? These tires are freaking the BFGs, right? The Rugged Trail BFGs. Look at the tires that came off of this truck. You're going to trip. How's that for a freaking tire? You guys want to do a road trip on this thing? And then the others were like, I mean, they were bad, but not like that. So that one tire just went to complete shit. So, all right, let's go out back and start in on that deck lid. What do you guys think? It's time to go start that thing and get her done so we can get out on the lake next week. It's gonna be late next week. I didn't realize that. Well, I realized it, but I, freaking stupid brain. We have to drive out to Arizona Tuesday, so I was hoping to go out fish like Tuesday or Wednesday, but it's not going to happen. I didn't go up today. I'm sorry. Hey, move, dummy. Look at these legs on this tripod. It keep freaking coming apart. Do you have like a paper clip? I don't think a safety pin would really work. You have paper clips at work? Would you do me a favor? No? Like one or two? You can't smuggle a safety pin out of there? Or a paper clip? Really? Okay. Well, never mind then. By the way, I don't know if you noticed the chat. Freaking huge shout out to Dog Tags for the $10 freaking super chat, you guys. Another huge shout out to Dog Tags. All right, so let me get this deck lid up here and we can start stripping her off and getting all this crap out of here. Oh my gosh, this thing's heavy. This thing weighs a ton for what it is. All right. First thing I'm going to do is take this cover off, or this latch off. Hey guys, listen, if anybody knows where to find these freaking latches, let me know. They're a really oddball size and shape. I don't know if you can see the contour in here, but it's not round. It's like round and then squared off on both sides, and I can't find any others to fit. And these things are starting to come apart on me. Like none of them are holding up. So I gotta find new deck lid handles, but I can't find them anywhere. If anybody knows a place that have oddball deck lid handles, I'm all ears. Let's see, that goes there and there. I just want to get this one all put back together so it's together. And they're a super long throw. Look at how long the throw is on that latch. It's absolutely ridiculous. Like nobody sells these things. I cannot find them anywhere. All right. Nope, light down. All right. All right, here we go. This is going to suck. It's the original carpet from this boat. Let me go refill my drink real quick. Then we're going to get into it. We're going to get this thing hopefully done and wrapped tonight. My goal is to have this one done and wrapped tonight. That way, tomorrow, I will not go hunting tomorrow because it's a weekend and it's rifle season, so I will not be anywhere near the deer when all the weekend warrior freaking wannabes are out there. So tomorrow I'm going to finish. I'm going to keep working on this all and finishing it all up. But for now, I want to at least get this started. So, all right, we got 9 of y'all watching. Is it 9? I can't see with it. Yeah, there we go. The way the camera was situated, I couldn't see. 9 people watching, 11 thumbs up. Big ol' fatty super chat from Dog Tags. Appreciate you guys. So, oh, this is going to suck to start scraping this. I guess if I go from the edge. Yeah, look at how easy that's coming off the edges. So if I can get a spot where I can get it to start to peel. I don't think I am on this though, because, oh, maybe. Just need to be able to get in there and get it started. Oh, that sound is like nails on a chalkboard. All right. So, what are you guys up to today? What's everybody doing? Who fished? Who didn't? Who was out in the earwoods today? Nobody did shit, sounds like. It's Halloween, so I'm sure a bunch of you guys right now, it's like, what, 8 o'clock on the East Coast, 7 Middle America. So I'm pretty sure a lot of people are out right now with the kids doing the whole, trick or treat thing. I almost want to just hide here in the backyard all night and pretend we don't hear the door, because we actually didn't even go pick up candy. We totally forgot about it when we were at the store. So I think what we can do is put a note on the door that says "Have COVID, come back next year." Yeah. Although the neighbors just saw me out there working on the boat, so I spent like an hour and a half out there looking for. There's a tubing that was off. That how the hell did you do that, Jackson? What in the Sam hell? Dude, that's kind of trippy looking. How'd you do that? Welcome in, Jackson. Yeah, I spent like an hour and a half before I started the live trying to figure out where. Oh God, that goes to my freaking core when I saw that sound. Trying to figure out where there's a tubing on the boat that was kind of like missing, like not hooked up, and it looks like it's got a one-way little check valve in it. I Googled it. I freaking chat GPT'd it. I did everything I could to figure it out. And I ended up calling a bunch of different boat repair shops out here. All of them told me that, we don't even work on that motor. I found one that does, but they couldn't even tell me where that thing went. So I called the shop that I took my boat to when I first got it. God, that sound is like freaking. Oh, I feel it in my teeth. Called the shop that basically couldn't fix my boat. You know, they got it running, but not how it's supposed to be. And asked one of their guys about it, and he's like, "Oh yeah, that's a breather tube. It doesn't hook into anything." So I spent like an hour and a half where that tube goes, and it goes like nowhere. Like you can actually eliminate it and bypass it. So that's kind of a relief knowing that that tube that's not hooked up is not supposed to be hooked up. So I do think I need to do the water impeller on there because the little P stream coming out is a little weak. But that's like a $7 part that I can do myself. So that shouldn't be, well, that's going to be a pain in the ass because I've never done it before. And you got to like get inside the, way inside the block of the engine to drop like the little pin that holds the shaft for the, basically it's like the drive shaft. And that's going to be a bitch to get into. But dude told me how to do the whole thing. All I got to do is, you know, watch a YouTube video on exactly how to drop the motor. Basically, I got to drop the lower end off the motor. And once I do that, it should be pretty self-explanatory. So we'll see. But that's like a $7 part. So, you know, it's not like it's a huge freaking expense. You know, $7 for the impeller. But I'm not going to worry about that for a while. About that when it's actually time to worry about it, because I don't want to put any more money into the boat. You know. So, I mean, most of the money I've put into it, I got back because the place that fixed it didn't really fix it. So I made him fucking refund most of my money on it. All right. Man, I really want to go hunt tomorrow, but I don't want to go up there on the freaking, on a weekend. Hey, Strawberry. We're just kind of starting to strip all the old carpet. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, that freaking water went down weird. And I got stuck. We're stripping all the old carpet off of the, basically this is a trunk lid for the boat. This is the deck box lid that covers the battery and some, you know, all my access to all my bilge pumps and all that. So this one goes full length on the boat, side to side. So my goal is to get this thing stripped of all the carpet, sanded down. The oh, my lungs are already screwed. I smoke cigarettes. And I've done construction for 100 decades. So what I don't want is it getting into my drink, though. But I want to get this thing scraped down and done and be able to put back on the boat tomorrow, by like tomorrow morning, you know. And then I'm going to do the other, there's 4 more deck lids I got to do. And this bow and the stern will be complete. And then I can work on the cabin area. So by the time I'm done here, this whole freaking flooring on the boat will be completely redone. Do you need anything or want anything, or can I do anything for you? Okay. Okay. Mrs. SoCal's like sick as a dog. She has no voice, no nothing. So if you guys were watching the other night when we were out fishing her little lake that she likes, getting skunked, towards the end of the day, or the end of the night, she started getting a real bad migraine to the point where she actually let me drive home. she doesn't like driving when I'm, being in the car when I'm driving. She claims it's motion sickness, but I know she hates my driving. But we figured, okay, it's just a migraine. She'll be, come home, she'll take some Tylenol or whatever, and eat some food, have some water, and be okay. Which she did. She ate some food, had a couple glasses of water to kind of rehydrate, and woke up the next morning with no voice, feeling like total crap. That was yesterday. So she didn't go to work yesterday. She woke up this morning feeling just the same. And I woke up this morning feeling like total crap. So I was thinking that, whatever she has, she gave me. So I woke up and basically came out in the backyard, had my coffee here, and decided that I was going to eat a breakfast burrito with like half a bottle of salsa on it and just burn out whatever I had going on. And like a couple hours ago, I just started feeling fine. So I figured I feel good enough to do this. Might as well do it. Might as well get her done, So, because I really want to go fish the home lake. I actually needed to go down there today, and God damn it, I should have. Go down there and look at the boat ramp, but I didn't feel good at all. So I still don't feel 100%, but better than I was this morning. So I'll go over there tomorrow. I just need to do a drive-by on the boat ramp, basically, to make sure that I can still get my boat in the water there. They've lowered the lake by like 15 feet. So I don't know that, I don't know how the boat ramp looks right now, but it's going to be a challenge to get the boat launched at that lake. So we'll see how it goes. But I got the battery on the charger, and once the battery is fully charged, that charger will maintain the battery, so we'll be good there. And then I unhooked everything, my gauges and everything from the battery. So the only thing hooked to the battery basically is the motor, the starter. So I should be okay at the home lake with that battery. I am going to take, I have another battery that's the one that I took out of that boat. I'm going to try to put that, once the battery's fully charged that's in the boat right now, I'm going to take the other battery and put it on the charger and see what it tells me. See if it'll take a charge and hold it. And if it does, I'm just going to throw that in there. What I'll do is I'll throw that in there and leave it unhooked so that in case something happens, I have a backup battery, basically. If I need to get in there and swim battery on the lake, oh God, that sound like goes with teeth. I'll be okay. I'll be able to start the motor and get it back to the boat launch. And from the boat launch, even with the motor off and not starting, I can get the boat back on the trailer. So that's the most important part, is being able to get back to where I can get the boat on the trailer. All right. Look at this, guys. You see this big old mess right here? Watch. You see all that crap right here? This is what's in your carpet, even when you vacuum it. That's why I don't like carpet. Freaking disgusting. It holds so much dirt. All right. This is going to be a little tricky with the wrap on these curved edges. I don't know how well that's going to go, but we'll see when we get that far, right? Freaking, you guys hear those dogs barking? It's like right every day, right around the same time. Those dogs start barking, and they won't stop until late night. They'll stop for a little bit here and there, but they just come right back to barking. I'm ready to go over there and freaking punch the owner of the dogs right in the mouth. Tell him, you got to do something about these dogs. We've asked multiple times, and they're still freaking barking their heads off. Oh, man. We only got one person in here, huh? Looks like everybody left. It is Halloween, though, so everybody's probably out partying. It's Friday night, so, everybody that doesn't have kids is probably at Halloween parties and stuff. So, but who do we got still in here? I know Dog Tags was here for a while. I know Jackson was here. Dirty Strawberry was here. Who's left? Who's left? I know you guys are probably sick of seeing me work on the boat stuff, but I got to get her done so we can go out and do some fishing stream. Hey, Trisha's here. Welcome in, Trisha. We're just getting the one more deck lid box done for the boat so that we can get the boat out in the water and go catch a freaking lake record bass and cat and carp and crappie. I have all four of those on my bucket list of I need to catch the lake and all four of them. So they don't have a lake record on file for the cat, carp, and crappie. Somebody lost their freaking record book. So I can go set the lake record and have my name in the record books up there, which I think would be kind of cool. I think it'd be really cool to be able to put my name in the record books, That'd be awesome. Catch a big old freaking lake record cat. I want to catch a state record on one of Crappie Man's jigs, but how badass would that be for Crappie Man to be able to be like, yep, my bait's got the California state record bass. That would bring him quite a bit of business. I think that would be awesome. It'd be a great freaking promo for him, right? All right. Man, this carpet is just gnarly. Oh, it's gross. Got a nice little section scraped off, though, so it's a good start. I'm kind of wondering if there might be an easier way to do this. Let's get pyrotechnical with it. Come on. Light on fire. It doesn't want to stay lit. Here we go. Let's see this. Let's see if it'll be like this. There we go. Let's see if that works. That's just a little bit. Oh, nice. That's badass. 13, 17 range state record crappie. That's badass. That is badass. Congratulations on that. I want the state record bass in California because there's a chance if I hit that state record bass, it's going to be also a world record because the rattle trap on the side of the dock. Hey, that's the way to do it. The state record bass in California is just under a pound different than the world record. So imagine catching a freaking, the world record's like what, 22 pounds. The state record is 21 and so if I can catch a 22 to 23 pound bass, which I know for a fact we have out here, look at Dottie. Dottie was 25 pounds when she was caught. Dottie was not the record because of the fact she was foul hooked. So she had spit the jig right as they went to set the hook, and it set, instead of setting inside her lip, as she spit, the jig set right on the outside corner of her mouth. So she didn't count for a record. But Dottie would have been full-blown freaking world record had they caught her properly or hooked her properly. But the story of Dottie that's a cool little deal. If you guys haven't heard of Dottie the Bass, just Google it, Dottie the Bass, and read all the stories about her. When she finally died, they think she died of natural causes in the lake. But when she finally died, the lake staff and Fish and Game called Jed and Mac, the two guys that were fishing for her, trying to catch her, and had caught her a couple of times. Chicha B, holy shit, welcome in. It's been a long freaking time. How you doing? How you doing, Chicha? It's been a long time. I haven't seen you in a while. Hope all's good. Just kind of working on some shit here for the boat. But yeah, if when Dottie passed away, the Fish and Game and the lake staff called Jed and Mac to come identify her because she was such a well-known fish. Oh my god. You guys see all this crap? This is like what's under your carpet in your house. That's why I think carpet is so disgusting. So Dottie passed. You're 15 shots ahead. Hell yeah, DS. Dottie passed away in the lake, and from what they think, it was just natural causes. It's just her time. So she gone, but a bass that big is gonna make some pretty big, pretty good just working your life away. I hear you. Yeah, it's been damn Chicha. It's been a while. I haven't seen you on Eagle or anywhere. I kind of quit the IG thing, so I haven't been on IG and I can't even tell you when the last time I was on IG. Oh, the lighter fluid's over here. I just don't want to set my table on fire again. So this is the basically on my boat. This will be the trunk for the boat. I'm taking all the carpet off and redoing all the flooring on the boat, and this is like the trunk hatch thing for the boat. Yeah, Eagle's been. I haven't seen Eagle for a while. He hasn't been on. I know he's doing he's back to doing the 9 to 5 thing. So, by the time he gets home, he says, he's just dead by the time he gets home and doesn't really have the energy to fire up the weed nerd world. So, it's been a few weeks since I've actually seen him on. So, here's a funny one for you, Chicha. You're gonna laugh at this. So, dude, I'm not doing ASMR, and I'm not freaking doing the sleeping videos that Munchie keeps wanting me to do. I don't know what Munchie's freaking, I don't know what Munchie's freaking weird fantasy is like watching me do a fucking live stream while I'm asleep, but it's getting a little creepy. You want to do another takeover in Eagle? If you do, let me know. Because I'll definitely jump on that. Those are usually fun. But yeah, so Chicha, I've been in contact with Mr. Jack Greenstock, who lives kind of like the opposite corner of the county from me. But we're gonna go do a video together. So there's gonna be a little collab between me and Jack, and it's gonna be a hunting video. We're gonna go out during turkey season, and the video we want to do is Jack's gonna have a shotgun, I'm gonna have my bow, and we're gonna try to shoot 2 turkeys at the exact same time on video. So how's he been? Yeah, Jack or Eagle? Jack's good. Jack's just doing his thing. He's almost done with the second book. So he said the second book should be dropping pretty quick here. So, and then Eagle, as far as I know, Eagle's good. He's just been, doing the 9 to 5 and busting ass, just, living life, trying to make it, so he's back down closer to all that sound of that stuff they're peeling off. They're just like, oh, it's like nails on a chalkboard. He's closer to the grandkids, so he's able to see them a little more, which is pretty cool. It's kind of awesome for him, because for a while there, he was like complete opposite end of the state. So he's doing good, though, as far as I know. Last video I saw of him was, I believe he was getting ready to take down the outdoor. Once he makes 28 an hour and still working. Oh, you have Jack's first book? Nice. Nice. I haven't seen it. Hey, Chicha, do you know what the name of Bingus's book is? I keep wanting to read Bingus's book, and I cannot remember the freaking name of it. And every time I see Bingus on, I forget to ask him. And I've asked him like 6 times, but I always forget the name of it. I got to order it, and I'm like, oh shit, what's his fucking book called? Man, I'm making a mess on it. But that's all good. It was planned. Oh, man. Yeah, Bingus has got a book all about, well, you know Bingus, man. He's, Bingus is kind of philosophical, to say the least. And his book, from what I understand, is all about the, like the mental aspect of being in the garden and how it like relates to, the actual mental health portion of it. And I cannot remember the name of his book, though. I know it's available on Amazon, and it's a short book. You said it's only like 80, 85 pages, but it's Bingus. He also said if you order his book, you can send it to him, and he'll autograph it for you and send it back with a couple extra bookmarks in the package. So, and I've seen what some of those bookmarks do in the soil, and holy cow, they're pretty freaking good. But Bingus, I mean, he's Bingus gets deep. I'll be hanging out and talking shit, shooting shit on Eagle, fucking talking shit with Eagle. And Bingus, man, he gets deep. So I can only imagine how his book is going to be when he's had time to sit down and think about it, instead of just, a normal where it's on the fly. So I really want to read it. Oh, you're not growing anymore? What happened? Yeah, Bingus is on here on YouTube quite a bit, actually. Usually later in the evening, but he's on a lot. I stopped the Instagram thing. It was getting too, like, all the posts I were seeing were all too political and shit. And I wasn't going to Instagram for all the political shit, but that's all I was getting. I wasn't getting any freaking posts from her or any of that. It was all political shit. So I just kind of got rid of IG. And then Johnny and good old Mr. Johnny Caniseed and Mr. Seth from Miranda Family Farms. They jump on here a lot too when I'm live. So, but I haven't talked to shit Smiley or anybody in a long ass time. I don't even know if Smiley's posting things up anymore. But then again, most of them were doing all their stuff on IG, and I kind of boycotted IG. Plus, there's no way to freaking do anything worthwhile on Instagram. At least over here on YouTube, I can make money from it. Not a lot, but enough to buy a beer or two here and there. Yeah, that's the problem with freaking indoors. It's so expensive. You get your power bill, like when you're in bed, and you're like, holy shit, $500 and what dollars? So outdoor at least is like, your light bill for outdoor is not very expensive. You just got to worry about your water. Well, and the rippers. Oh man, I'm so over this already. I almost got the whole thing scraped. I'll tell you what, I haven't set my indoor back up yet. It's been over almost 2 years. I don't know that it's worth it at this point. I can actually do just as much outdoor in one season than yeah, see, if you're already growing outside, then oh, you're ready to grow outside. I thought you said you're already. Yeah. I can do just as much outdoor as I can do indoor, and it takes a little longer, but I can keep myself going for the year with an outdoor. Actually, you're gonna love this, Chicha. I just finished the last of my Mendo Loco last night, and it's been a couple years since I've grown that one. I actually want to do that one again. I want to do another seed run of that, but all the seeds are gone. I don't know anybody that's got left. So, the locomotion for the father is gone. That died with sub. So, I'm sure I could get a hold of Heroes of the Farm and possibly they might have some, but it's gone. Yeah, you did the Mendo Loco, right? That one's fucking awesome. And your buddy Dub did fucking dude, the one that Dub found was fucking phenomenal. He found Dub found the unicorn in the fucking pack of seeds. That thing was bitching. You might have some. Holy shit! I know I sent you a shitload. I know I sent Eagle a shitload, but I don't know. I'll find it somewhere. Somebody'll have it. Next time Eagle does Weed Nerd World, I'll jump on there and put the word out to the weed nerds that if anybody's got it, cuts or seeds, I'm happy to find it. Oh my god, this is so freaking tedious. Once this carpet's all scraped off, it's gonna go quick. I might actually be able to get this whole deck lid done tonight. Wow. Well, I don't want to ask anybody for seeds back that I sent to them. That's not me. But I'll tell you this. If you do have them and you want to send them back, I'm not going to say no, but I'm not going to ask. What I would really like to do is just basically find another good male and female out of that and make two and get those back out into the world. And I'll tell you what, wherever I find the seeds or even cuts, I'd be happy with cuts. It will come back huge to the person that's got them. Except Blind Cat. He fucked up my fucking Crazy Uncle Josh, so fuck Blind Cat. He won't get any. No, I'm just kidding. Blind Cat had an issue where he was going to do a big run of the Crazy Uncle Josh for me and do a seed run out of that. And something happened. And the temperatures in his room plummeted overnight. And everything froze to death. Oh, if I have them and I make more, I'll send you a shitload. If you have them. I mean, I'm pretty sure Eagle probably has some. And I think Johnny has some as well. So, Johnny, he tried to kill me when I went up and met up with him. You're like a seed bank. That's hilarious. I'm the same way with a bunch of stuff. I have pretty much all of freaking Smiley's gear, all of freaking Seth's stuff. The problem is right now I don't have anything set up to be able to do anything. Oh, I'm making such a mess out here, but that's all right. That's all right. All right, guys, we got 11 people chilling. Who's all here? I know Chicha's here. It's good to see you, man. It's a long time since I've seen Chicha. Who else is here? I know Grumpy was here. Grumpy dropped the freaking $10 super chat. Appreciate you, Grumpy. That's badass of you. I know DAS was here for a while. So, yeah, Johnny and Seth, they're always doing conference calls and stuff with each other. Them and Blind Cat and Seth's brother. Johnny and Seth got my number. They've called me a few times, but every time they call, I mean, either in the deer woods or they tried to get me into their thing the other night, and I was freaking in the shower when they called. And I didn't realize for like 2 hours later that they had actually called. So by the time I realized it was like 11 o'clock here. So, 1 o'clock out there for freaking Seth. I wasn't going to call him back that late at night. But, oh man. All right, the top's pretty much, top's ready to sand out. Holy shit. Holy shit, man. All right, guys, we might be fucking fly buzzing my head. We might be fishing next week. Well, we're gonna definitely be fishing next week, but we might be complete on the boat fishing next week. The weed nerd, yes, I miss him as well. That man was a fucking wealth of knowledge. Oh shit. Oh, I forgot to take the hinges off. Son of a bitch. Well, all right. I'll strip that up to there and then I'll pull the hinge. Oh, this shit's getting nasty. My neighbor's dogs finally stopped fucking barking, thank God. So fucking sick of those dogs barking all day and all night. Like, I'm gonna punch him in the face to tell him, make him shut his dog up. But that'll just get me looked up and the dog's still barking. All right. I think I want to take a little break from this thing for a minute and dust myself off real quick. I think it's time to open up a little package from Mr. Steven Turner, aka Crappy Man Jigs. Let me go grab it real quick. Honey, I'll do all that. Don't do it. You're sick. You should be laying in bed. Well, don't do it anymore. All right, guys. We have a package from Crappy Man Jigs. This is the Bass Box of the Month that I won on his giveaway thing the other night. I haven't even opened it. So let's see what's in here. I dig that he used a camouflage tape to tape it shut. God damn, he taped this thing like, holy shit. Turner, buddy, you used a little bit of tape on this thing. Holy cow, man. What are you doing with that? I got a razor knife right here. So Chicha, I'm either here, like I'm on live pretty much daily, or my email is actually in my channel description here. So if you go to my channel description, my email's in there, and hit me up, and we'll go from there. But it was good to see you. All right, guys. Turner wasn't fucking around when he taped this box shut. I actually have to cut the box lid off to open it, I think. Jesus Christ. All right. So, here we go. Here is kind of the one-off booty toad that he made, which This is the one, I don't know if you guys remember, he said he did the colors upside down when he was pouring this color. So I'll throw that. So he threw it in the package. One toad. And then the rest of this is the bass box of the month. Here's the here's a swim bait with the fins and all that in it. It's the bluegill pattern swim bait. That's going to get thrown in the lake next week. Put the booty toad back in with the swim bait. Until I just, I'll put that booty toad in the booty toad box. And then two bass jigs, black, blue. Some badass freaking Senkos. Look at those. Those things are sick looking. Another pack of those badass Senkos. Those things are so killer. Some more little Crappy Man baits. Another pack of badass Senkos, or Stinkos as he calls them. Okay. Some jig heads. Some wide gap hooks. Or not wide gap, some round bend hooks. Offset. Bobber stops. Oh, bitchin'. These are cool. These are little tiny, what size are these? Little tiny freaking like Carolina rig through line weights, right? And then a badass hand tied bone buzzbait tied by Mr. Crappy Man himself. Hell yeah. Turner, I know you're probably live right now, so you're probably not watching, but if you happen to see this video, thank you. I appreciate it. Everybody shout out Crappy Man Baits, man. He crappymanjigs.com. Right there. Right there. crappymanjigs.com, you guys. If you don't know who he is, you should. You need to. You need to go check him out. He's got some badass baits, and he will make you some badass custom baits as well if you want them. He's got these freaking killer, like, twin color freaking Senkos. And these, I'm going to take one of these out of the package so you guys can see it better. It's freaking badass. Look at the color of these Senkos. It's like it's a core shot Senko, right? The camera does zero justice. It's transparent almost. It's a transparent like motor oil with this bitchin' freaking orange tail, but with the camera doesn't do any justice. In the actual light, this thing is freaking sick looking. I can't wait to throw these out in the water. Hell yeah, thank you, Turner. Great appreciated. These things, just look at these things, guys. These are so bitchin' looking. So bitchin'. Heck yeah, guys. Again, shout out freaking Crappy Man Jigs. Hey, Glenn, welcome in. All right. I'm at the point where I need to take these hinges off, but I don't want to take these hinges off. It's going to suck. But once the hinges off, I can start sanding down all the glue and the other fiber and shit out here and get this deck lid done, wrapped, and back onto the boat. And then I only got 4 more deck lids until the bow and the stern. And then I got to figure out what I'm going to do for the flooring in the cabin, how I'm going to do that. I know what I want to do. It's just a matter of like, how am I going to do it? I almost forgot the freaking booty toad. The bluegill pattern swim bait over here. So huge shout out again, you guys, to Mr. Steven Turner himself of Crappy Man Jigs. A bunch of freaking badass freaking custom baits that the funny thing is that night when he did the duck race, I had roped my duck off and already freaking started the barbecue for my duck. And he came from way behind and freaking won. So I thought that was pretty freaking cool. My duck went from 0 to hero real quick. Freaking post office did not take care of the packaging and kind of crushed the little cover for the case for the swim bait. So if I can get it kind of in there, I'll be okay. But there we go. There we go. So that's how the swim baits are going to come, guys, in the cool ass little tubes. So there is an extra booty toad in there. Pretty cool colored booty toad too. So get that thrown out in the water. His booty toads, man, they're so freaking awesome on the axe things. So anyway, we got 18 people watching, 16 thumbs up. Appreciate you guys. Nobody's chatting though. Who's here? Who's in the house? Where is everybody? I know a lot of you guys are probably either just getting ready to go or just got back from trick-or-treating with the kids. Hope everything was fun and you guys had a great time. Hope the kids had a great time. We used to do a thing in my old neighborhood where it was drunk or treat. The kids would go trick-or-treating and the parents would go drunk or treating. So every the kids got the candy and mom and dad got a cocktail. And it was pretty cool. It was one of those neighborhoods where everybody kind of knew everybody. So, it was kind of a cool little deal. Fun, made Halloween fun for the parents. Because, it's fun for the parents to watch the kids be excited. But, when you're getting kind of sloshed while the kids are trick-or-treating, it makes it a little funner. All right, I got to take these hinges off, which is going to be a pain in the butt. But what I want to do first is label them so that when I go to put them back on, I know exactly which direction they go. So my Sharpie's right here, and I'll label them, and we'll going. So this will be, I'll label this down, outside. So this will be so this will go, this side goes to hole. This is top, outside. All right. This way, when I go to put them back on, they're marked and I know. Okay. So this one's the same thing. To bottom, out. Connect to deck lid. Okay, so this will be Up. Okay. Let me do that once on this one. Up. Inside. Okay. So now when I take these off, I know exactly which one goes where and which direction and all that, because that makes it easier knowing where things go when you put them back, right? So let me grab my drill and my socket over here so I can get these off. Then we'll be able to get the rest of the carpet peeled off and all the glue sanded out and start the flooring wrap on this, which will be really freaking nice. Because once this flooring wrap is done, the only thing I have to do after that is go fish. So I want to go fishing, dang it. We made sure today that the motor starts and runs, and that's good. You know, everything on the motor's good. So, all right. He's the guy I bought this boat from stripped out a bunch of the screws all over the boat. So I'm going to be having to go through and replace with a ton of screws. Like, he had no clue what he was doing. That one's not bad, right? That one's not too stripped out, but that's one of the better ones of everything that dude touched. So hopefully, you know, everything goes back together nice and easy. I can always, if need be, I'm just going to replace the majority of the screws and nuts and bolts on here. So, which, you know, I can go get a box of nuts and bolts for pennies on the dollar. So it's not a big deal, but it's just not fun to have to replace all this stuff because somebody didn't take the time to do it right when they were doing it originally. So, but we'll get her done. We'll make her work. We'll make her look nice and pretty. Put some perfume on this pig, basically, and then next week we'll be out and hopefully put some fish on the deck. Hey, it's me. What's happening? Massive sleep for me. One more day off. Oh, nice. Yeah, we're having a good day. We're just getting the boat ready to fish. Getting this last little bit of flooring done so that so when I go fish it next time on the boat next week, it's nice and comfortable. Because that carpet that was, I mean, the carpet was gross, but it was starting to get a little uncomfortable to fish with it because it was so torn up. Like some spots that it would actually, as you're moving around the boat, you'd actually catch like a little torn up spot and damn near fall off the boat. It was a full-on trip hazard. So I figure the new decking and the new flooring is going to look freaking perfect anyway. It's going to look so nice when it's done. Such a nice transformation. And then once that's done, then it's time to fish. I talked to a couple of boat places today about getting the wiring redone, and one of them was like, yeah, no problem, you know, we'll they're like, we don't have room to store the boat, so you have to drop it off and we'll have to do it the same day. And I'm like, dude, that's awesome. That's freaking great. I'm fine with that. Then they told me their labor hours, because they're like, oh, we have to charge extra on labor because It's a 1-day turnaround. And I'm like, well, dude, you're telling me it's a 1-day turnaround because you don't have storage room. So they kind of pissed me off a little bit. And then another place I called was like, oh man, no problem. He's like, yeah, we can work on that boat. We'll repower the whole thing for you. He's like, I got a motor sitting here. I'll sell you for 11 grand installed. And I'm like, dude, I'm not asking for a new motor. I'm asking for, like, wiring. Will you do the electrical, not will you freaking put a new motor in? So if I had 11 grand, I'd go repower the boat. But actually, to be honest, if I had 11 grand, I'd go put that 11 grand down on I'd get something that's a little more saltwater worthy. I don't want to put $11,000 into a boat that honestly isn't really what I want. So what I'll do is I'll do the flooring. I'll get everything done, get it, running and working right. And then I might actually throw this thing up on the old good old interwebs for sale, and use that money to buy a boat that's more ocean worthy. Josie J, happy Halloween, little sister. How you doing? It's what, 8:50, so I'm assuming you guys are already done with all the trick-or-treating and stuff, right? Hopefully you guys had a great Halloween out there. I was hoping you'd get to play with some deer guts on Halloween, make it authentic, but doesn't sound like it went that way. Okay, that screw's totally stripped out. I'm gonna have to drill that one out, unless, nope. So I'm gonna have to drill one of them out. Freaking jackwad. Can't believe that guy, man. Like, how do you strip a screw? I mean, I know, I understand, I've done it, but how do you strip so many screws? Every single thing I've went to work on this boat, this guy has stripped at least one screw on like every hinge. Sometimes multiple screws on multiple hinges. So, man, we went from 18 people in the house down to 8. I guess I'm not that interesting. Oh well. Oh well. What's everybody up to for Halloween? What do you guys got planned? I'm sure it's over for most of you guys, but you guys got anything cool going on this weekend? Because I don't. I want to, but I don't. I think the coolest thing I got going on this weekend is nothing. Absolutely nothing. We're working on the boat. All right, so now there's that one screw that he screwed up. So what I got to do is I got to switch over my Phillips for a drill bit. Let's freaking drill that screw out. Okay, let me see if this will work. I might actually be able to throw a Hail Mary here. Nope. Nope, not gonna happen. Dang it. Sometimes you can get lucky and you can actually drill the screw and it'll back it out. Now the screw's spinning with the drill bit. There we go. All right. Beautimus. So now that's all off. The hinges are off. And I can peel the rest of the carpet here. And sand her down and finish the flooring. All right. Look at that. See all that crap coming off of the carpet? I don't know if you guys can see all the dust that was flying out of there or not. It was gross. Oh, it's midnight already? Yeah, Halloween's way over. Well, you don't even do Halloween, do you? I think it's an American thing. Hey, what up, Zara? All right. Oh, I gotta scrape all this off. This is all gonna suck. Almost there, though. This one ain't going so slow like the rest did. The carpet's actually coming off pretty quick and easy. It's disgusting, and I'm gonna need like 6 showers when I'm done with this, but it's coming off pretty quick. Man. How you doing, Zara? All right. We went from like 18 people I've been here to go to only 3 people left. I guess I'm pretty boring, huh? Well, I mean, in all freaking fairness, who wants to watch a fat old white dude scrape carpet off a boat? Another blessed day. Amen. Amen. Can't argue with that. Every day that you wake up is a great day. Because one day we ain't gonna wake up. All right. I'm to the point where I can almost start sanding. And if I can get this sanded out fairly quick, then I can get the new wrap done, which will be freaking awesome. That new wrap's gonna look good on this. It's gonna look real good on this. All right, where'd everybody go? We're down to 1 person, 3 people left in the chat. I think it's because I haven't been fishing for a little while, so everybody's kind of getting sick of watching the boat stuff, but got to get her done so I can get her out in the water, you know? She'll be out next week, or we'll be fishing next week, faux show. No 2 ways about it. We will be fishing next week. It'll be later in the week. I got a bunch of stuff to do the first couple days of the week, but we'll be out fishing. I need to get that lake record, man. I need that fat freaking bass. I need her. I want to put my name in the record book for catching the freaking monster out of that lake. The lake record right now stands at freaking 19.4 pounds. So it's going to take a 19.5 to 20 pound bass to break that freaking lake record. But I'll tell you what, if I can break that, my God, man. Hey, Hammy, welcome in. Hey, Fat Cat's here too. Hell yeah. Welcome in, guys. So a little update. We're just scraping all the old carpet off the the biggest deck lid on the boat so that we can do the flooring on it. I'm almost done scraping it. And then I just got to sand it all out and do the wrap on the flooring. So I'm hoping that I can finish the whole freaking thing. Yeah. Have the boat out on the water like next week. I could possibly have it ready and go Monday. I can't fish Tuesday or Wednesday. So it's either Monday or Thursday. And I'm really hoping for Monday. But we'll see how it goes. We're making progress here, though. We're got a bunch of this scraped off, almost to the point where I think I got enough of it scraped off that with the freaking grinder wheel on the sander wheel on the grinder, I can get all this shit done like tonight. So, what game is it? Is it like, I think it's like what, game 4 or 5? I'm not even sure. I haven't watched baseball in so many years. Actually, I think I stopped watching baseball when Kevin Correa left the Padres. Kevin Correa grew up across the street from my cousins, which was right down the street from me. And then Barry Zito, if you guys remember him, game 6, and the Jays are up 3-2. Nice. But yeah, there's a bunch of boys that came out of San Diego, and actually the little rural, well, not rural, but the little suburb that I grew up in. And not only in baseball, but like a few other sports as well. Hell, Jimmy Johnson, Ricky Johnson, both Jimmy Johnson's a freaking NASCAR guy. Ricky Johnson was the freaking greatest of all time on a freaking motocross track. They say freaking Ricky Carmichael's the GOAT, but Ricky Johnson was the fucking GOAT. Ricky Johnson's the one that put Supercross on the map. Jimmy Johnson, the NASCAR guy, grew up right around the corner from my old house. Oh, man. I think I'm at the point where I can start sanding. Heck yeah. Heck freaking yeah. That'll be nice to be able to freaking redo this thing and get her done. All right. What's everybody else got going on for the weekend? This is my plan for the weekend. Mrs. SoCal's sick, so I don't know if she's going to work tomorrow or not. If she goes to work, I'm gonna go fish. I'm gonna go bank fish my home lake, because I need to go over there anyway and put eyes on the boat ramp. Oh shit, I'm freaking filthy covered from this shit. My God. I need to go put eyes on the boat ramp in my home lake and make sure I can even launch my boat there right now. So I figure if I'm gonna go down there, I might as well get a line wet, right? Might as well try for a freaking lunker of a bass and a catfish on the shore. What's it gonna hurt to throw a line in, Ain't gonna hurt nothing. I actually have chicken livers in the fridge that I can use for cat bait. So I've only used chicken liver one time, and that was the other night. We didn't catch shit, but I did keep getting messed with. I just think that whatever was messing with me was too small to actually take the whole bait. So they were just nipping little pieces off it here and there. Because I was putting, big chunks. So I don't know if Fat Cat's here or not. Still, I saw Fat Cat jumped in. Fat Cat, if you're here, do you have any advice for chicken liver as bait? Other than probably don't use it. Because whoops. Am I better off just using a big ass treble hook or sticking to the circle hooks? I have no idea. I was never really a cat guy. And actually it was watching Cindy and Travis got me into catfishing, and then watching Fat Cat catch some hog got me into it even more. So now I want to target the frickin' lake record in my home lake. So I need to get off my fat lazy ass and go out there and save some big old catfish. All right. Which one? This is the 80. I'll start with the 80. I'm going to put a new pad on this thing. Man, on the grinder. Put a new wheel on the grinder and start off with some 80 grit on this one. She was kind of brutal on the other one. So, all right. Got 8 people hanging out watching me get ready to sand down the deck lid, guys. Hopefully you guys are having a good night. I should have been out fishing already, but I've been lagging on getting this done. So I need better pliers so that these don't actually grip. I don't know where the little grinder tool went. Oh, come on. Don't be like that. I need to get this dang thing off. Give me a second. I'm going to go find my other pliers. See if I can get that thing off easier. I should have some better pliers in here. I hope. I don't see my vice grips or anything, man. He took all kinds of shit. I got pipe wrench, but I don't think that'll work well either. Man, when my dad moved out, he took a lot of my shit. A lot of my shit. I'm missing 85% of my tools, which kind of pisses me off. So I had a lot of money in tools that's ended up walking away somehow. Well, I know how. I say it ended up walking away somehow. I know how. Well, that ain't gonna fit down in there either. It's gonna be a bitch because all my tools walked away. I'm really upset about that fact, to be honest with you guys. I don't understand where he thought that, he could take shit. It wasn't his when he moved out. Come on. Oh, the quail are coming back. I can hear them. Oh, there we go. A little break it loose like that. Quail are coming by late tonight. Hopefully we'll be able to catch them on camera when they'll come by. There's an entire herd. There's probably like 60 or 80 quail that'll come by here. They come by twice a day. On the way out in the morning and on the way in the evening. They come by, and on the way out in the morning, it's like they come by and hit the water thing I got out here for them. Well, for all the animals out here. And then in the evening, they back by, going back up to wherever it is they're roosting. All right. That should be on there tight enough. If not, we'll find out when it freaking flies off and hits me in the face. That'll make a good short though, right? Dude gets hit in the face with a grinder wheel. Actually, that'd be brutal. YouTube probably would take it down. They wouldn't let me post it. All right, here we go. It's going to get loud for a second. I want to see if this is actually going to work. See how quick it's going to actually work. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's going to do great. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, I'm so happy. That's going to come off of there so easy. I think we're going to be able to do the wrapping on this tonight. Heck yeah, we're going to be able to wrap this up tonight. That'll be cool. That means tomorrow I just got the small little deck lid. Well, the 4 small little deck lids. And we'll be done to where we're going to go fish. That's if I don't go fishing tomorrow. If Mrs. SoCal goes to work tomorrow, we'll go fish. If not, I'll stay home and make sure she's all right. Because she's been sick the last couple of days. So if she's better tomorrow, I'll go fishing.
I'll tell you what, though, this is making quick work of it. Heck yeah. Look at that. Once I figure out which direction it wants to go, it's just like an eraser. It just takes it right off. Some sections want to go a different direction than the other. Heck yeah, this is so easy. All right.
I can't even see through all the dust anymore on this thing. Hey, Rivers, welcome in. How you doing, man? I saw you were fishing this morning. I caught your stream right as you were killing it. Like right as you were ending it, I caught it. How'd you do? We're out here. This is basically the trunk lid on the boat. This is the big deck lid that covers the batteries and all of the wiring and all the bilge pumps and all that. We're sanding this one off so we can do the flooring wrap on this one. Hopefully I can get this thing wrapped up tonight. And then all I have left is 4 little deck boxes. So once those deck boxes are done, we'll be out fishing next week. It's just a matter of actually getting everything done. So I was trying to sand this off last week with the last ones I did. The last few I did with the palm sander. It was taking forever, so I went and got the sanding wheels for the grinder, and it's freaking making quick work of this stuff. So it's doing what I was hoping it would do. But I'll tell you what, it's dusting out everything. But that's all good. That's all good because that means that all the old carpet glue is coming off. So, but it's also, I need to get a wet wipe and wipe this down so that I can get all the dust that's ground in so I can see what I got left. I mean, I'm pretty sure that like I could feel where the old glue is. I could feel the little ridges. So up to about right here, everything's done. There's one little spot right here, but oh man. All right, well, we got 6 people hanging out, 4 people hanging out watching. Hope you guys are having a good Friday night. We're just kind of chilling. I figured why not turn on the live while I'm doing this, you know. You guys have been there for most of the other deck lids and most of the process, so might as well let you guys see the whole thing through, you know. So I just want to get her done so we can get back out on the water and fish, because I'm going through fish withdrawals. Oh yeah, she knows. She knows. She's used to that shit with me by now. She knows I do stupid shit on a regular basis. All right, I'm gonna go grab some paper towels and some water real quick so I can kind of wipe this thing off and see where I stand. Give me 2 seconds to go grab a thing of paper towels here. Oh shit, I gotta go get more paper towels. But yeah, the wife is definitely used to me doing dumb shit. So we're out of paper towels? I thought we had paper towels. Maybe out. No, they're out in the shed. I think they're out in the shed. I hope they're out in the shed. Otherwise, looks like I'm going to Costco tomorrow. They're out in the shed. All right. I don't have to go to Costco tomorrow. I need to clean out the freaking shed. That's what I need to do. But that's another project for another day. All right. We put up the shed because, you know, we had her mom and my dad here, and we're starting to run out of space for our own shit. So we put the shed up, and now they're gone. Shed's a fucking disaster, but we have space for everything. All right. Need a cup for water. Here, I'll use this. Use a plastic Tupperware thing that I can't break. She'd be pissed if I broke a freaking measuring cup or something like that. I'd be pissed too, to be honest. I cook a lot. I need all that shit. So, all right. We always do. Yeah, we always do stupid shit, right? Men are dumb by nature. So, where'd everybody go? We had like 20 people in here for a little while, and everybody bailed out. Oh yeah, look at that. I don't know if you guys can see that in camera or not. Let me, so you can see like every little wipe of the freaking rag, getting all that dust off there. It's starting to look nice and good. Heck yeah. That's awesome. Now, once I get all the dust off, I'll be able to see where the glue is left on this end. And then I can get all the glue off. Let me post up my light. Let me put my light up so that I can see what I'm doing. Well, the dog's over here like bugging for attention, so I'm going to give him some attention for a minute. All right, look at that. That works, huh? All right. Oh, it's him. He wants me to throw the ball. I'm not going to throw the ball. Wow, it looks a lot worse on camera than it does to the naked eye, but I got like a bunch of the glue off down on this end. So that's my goal for right now is get all the glue off. I already got the carpet off. I got to get the glue off so I can wrap the new flooring, because the new flooring won't stick to the old glue. But this section down here is like 99%. I got a little bit of touch up here and there, and then it's good. Right? What a difference, huh? Let me turn the camera a little bit so you guys can see where I haven't done yet. It's pretty freaking different. So, but we're good. We're like, these grinder wheels are going to make short work of this glue. So, oh, neighbors firing up the quads. I think there's a race tomorrow. All right, let me hit all these spots. I'm gonna straighten out my line up here so that I can get like halfway up, and then I can spin this and be able to reach the other end from where I'm at. Give me a minute, guys. It's gonna get loud.
Make a little line where we stop and then spin it. All right. So everything on this side of that line, and then I'll flip it and do the rest. The problem is there's so much dust. It's not so quick that it's just hard to see where you didn't get all the glue off. There we go. Oh, this thing's gonna look so good when it's done, wrapped. All right. Oops. I hit the off way. All right. I think that's 99% of it. I blew my freaking paper towels away with the wind from the grinder. But let me get a paper towel over here. Freaking wipe that thing down and see how she looks. I'm not trying to get it all pretty and shiny. I just want to make sure I get all the freaking glue off. That's all I'm worried about. So wiping it down is just because of the dust that sticks, so I can actually see where I need to come back and hit it and get the glue out of here. But I think this end is good. This end is great. So now what I can do is I can flip it around, hit the other end. This thing's heavy. Look at that. That's pretty good, doesn't it? So now I can hit this end, and then it'll just be the edges, and we're good to go. So we got 4 people hanging out. So appreciate you guys being here. Who's all here? Hammy was the last one to drop a comment. Who's left? Let me do a little more of this real quick. Hey, leave it. All right, give me a quick second, guys. Let me square this off, and I'll come hang out with Chat. All right, all right. Holy cow. All right, all the grinding kicked everybody out and made them not want to stay. We only got 3 people hanging out, but glad you guys are here. hopefully we can get this boat lid done tonight. Hi, hey, Chaos, welcome in. The work never ends. You're correct about that. This is the biggest deck box on the boat. This is the one for the basically the trunk. So this is my batteries and bilge pumps and all that crap go underneath this deck lid. So my goal is to get this one done tonight, and then tomorrow I got two other. Get out of here with the goddamn tennis ball, dog. Get out of here with it. I'm sick of it. I'm over the tennis. It's all you care about. Yeah, go lay down. Go inside and lay down. Freaking done it. It's all he ever fucking cares about is a tennis ball, and he gets to this like one track mind thing where he tries to push it up onto you, like into your lap and shit, and just won't stop. But once I get this done, I'm gonna do the. I got the two accessory boxes back there, and then the live wells to finish up, and the stern will be done. The bow's already done. I got two pieces on the bow that I got to wrap. It's just like the edges between the deck lids. I got to fill those little two pieces in, and then we're golden after that. We're golden after that on the bow, and then the whole cabin of the boat. I still got to do that, so that'll be another time. I need to get up and fishing, so I spend more time on the bow fishing and then driving. So we'll worry about doing the cabin of the boat later, or the cockpit or wherever you want to call it, But this one, this is going quick with the sanding wheel on the grinder. Hey, Seth, welcome in. Seth Chicha was here a little bit ago. She was asking how you're doing. So, but I got 20 minutes like straight solid sanding on the top of this, and it's done. And then just clean up the edges. I'm not worried about the inside underneath because I'm not wrapping the stuff, all the way underneath and through and all that. So, but this thing's gonna look freaking great when it's done. These corners are gonna be a weird wrap. They're definitely gonna be a weird wrap on the curves. But I think if I do it right, it shouldn't be too bad. So I'll just square it up, and then I don't know how I'm gonna do that rounded edge, but we'll get her done. You'll be on the lake fishing in the morning? Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. That pike you got was freaking nice. I saw that pike. Was that yesterday? Oh, a nice pike. So if Mrs. SoCal goes to work tomorrow, I'm going to go, I'll go shore fish the home lake. I need to go look at the boat ramp anyway. I was supposed to go down there today, and I just didn't do it. But I need to go look at the boat ramp and make sure I can get my boat in the water there. So hopefully I can. And if so, then next week I'll be fishing. She works Monday, so I might actually go out Monday for a little bit if I get this done over the weekend. If I don't go to the lake Woods Monday, I refuse to be in the deer woods Saturday and Sunday during rifle season because every dumb shit that got a hunting license and a rifle is out there right now, and for some reason people think deer climb trees, and I don't want to be that dude that's in the tree and gets shot out of it. So I avoid the deer woods on the weekends. Plus, it's so full of mountain bikes and hikers and all that it makes it not fun. So Monday, I'm going to be definitely out doing something outdoors. I know the last few lives, with the exception of Wednesday night, we were out fishing Wednesday, but the last few lives I've done it all, but just been working on the boat. But that's part of it, man. That's part of having a boat or a kayak or whatever. It's the maintenance. Everybody loves to watch you fish, but then nobody really shows the whole maintenance and upgrades and all that part of it that has to come first before you can get out on the water safely. And the way the carpeting was on this boat, it was getting to be not safe. You know, there was big old pockets that are boiling up that you can catch your foot on, and you know, you end up going freaking ass over end off of the boat. I don't want to do that. So especially with dad, you know, dad's older and has, you know, he's getting to where he can't move around as much. So, you know, I take him out mostly on the boat. Um, so I want it to be safe for him, you know. Like I know his time's coming, but I don't want his time to come when I'm the one responsible for keeping everybody on the boat safe. That would suck, you know. But it is what it is. So all right, I'm gonna get back to sanding. There's only one person in here watching still, it says anyway. So let me get this end done. Oh, yeah, this is tiring. My arms are getting sore. So close, though.
Holy cow. Nice. I'm getting like my arms are starting to get sore from this. I just know that the end result of all this work is going to be worth it. It's going to make the boat look so much better. I mean, not that I'm out there for a fashion show, but it is nice to have a boat that looks good, you know? Especially here in San Diego where, like, the guy with the prettiest boat, you know, everybody bows down to him. And I'll tell you what, just because you got a pretty boat don't mean you're a good person or you're good at fishing. That last trip I went out when I had all the mechanical issues and broke down, it was actually the nicest boat on the water that drove by and gave me the finger when I was trying to wave him down to get help. And all I wanted from him was him to go into the freaking dock that he was already on his way to and let the Rangers know that I needed a tow. But instead, he gave me the finger and drove by. And I vowed from that day that if I ever see him on the water and he needs help, I'm not going to stop and help him. You know, normally if somebody was broke down on the water and needed help, I'm the first one that's going to stop. But if I ever see that guy on the water broke, I will not stop. I'll let him freaking sweat it out the way he did to me. Oh, I'm so close. I mean, I still got the sides, but I'm so close on the top, which is going to be the hardest part. More area. The sides will come off real quick. The glue. So all I'm doing right now is sanding off the old glue from the old carpet. That way I can get my new stuff to stick. Oh my goodness, my arms are freaking getting tired. I'm almost there though. I'm almost there. Oh, I got like a little 5 inch square left. I gotta be careful though because this is just aluminum. So if I hit the wrong angles, I'll dig in and fucking leave. Oh, we're down to like a little 2x2 square. I think that's it. I do believe that's it, guys.
I do believe that's the whole thing. Well, the whole top. I still got the ends. Let me go throw it over here in the grass where I can wash it off, get all this dust off it, and see what we're looking like. Oh my goodness. Hopefully I'll be able to finish this up the next day or so, this whole project. I think I will. I'm pretty sure I will. It's just a matter of getting her done. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I think we're good. It's almost a shame I can't just leave it the freaking metal because it looks freaking really cool like this. All right. So let me water the tomato while I'm over here with the sprinkler going. There we go. Oh, how's she gonna look? How's she gonna look? She looks good. Oh yeah, she looks good. She looks like once I finish the edges and get her all fully cleaned off, I can wrap it. Problem is, I'm like running out of motivation tonight. All right, we still got 4 people in. Thanks for being here, guys. Appreciate you hanging out, watching me do a whole lot of nothing. Well, I'm doing a whole lot, but a whole lot of nothing interesting to most other people out here. I know it looks good, huh, with that chrome freaking aluminum color. It's hard to see it all in the dark, but I almost wish I could do like a clear coat of freaking grip tape on it. So it's a big ass piece. Yes, it is. It's like 7 feet wide, 7 feet. They're just right around. The boat's like 74 inches inside. So but once she's done, dude, she's done. I won't have to do it again until I buy a new boat. So, could use a little touch up, but I think they'll be okay. I really do. The edges are going to be the pain in the ass because I'm going to have to hold it up and grind it. But oh man, I got like half that stuff in my nose, half the dust. All right, give me a second, real quick, guys. I got to go do a community service and water a tree. Oh my gosh, the thing looks so good, just like metal, bare metal. But we're not going to leave it bare metal. I'm going to have to freaking clean off my microphone. It's full of dust. Yeah, the diamond pattern is going on this. The diamond pattern that I did on the bow is going on this as well. And then, my mic on? Yeah, my mic's on. So I got this. This one is the majority of the stern on the boat. And then there's 2 boxes that basically take up, you know, they're about yay big. So those 2 boxes will be the diamond. And then in the center section is my live well. And my live well is going to be, I haven't figured out exactly what color I'm going to do on the live well yet. But I'm going to do something different on the live well just to kind of make it look, you know, different and cool and give it some contrast. So it'll look sweet when it's done. It'll look really sweet. I almost want to do on the live well the same black and gray and white camo that I did on the steps to kind of tie everything in together. So we'll see how it all works out. Just not 100% sure that the stuff I have is wide enough. Is wide enough to do a full wrap on the live well with that color. So I'll see what happens. I'll see how it turns out. But I have options. So, because I did. Here's, I'll show you guys. This is the color I did for the stairs. So it's hard to see with the lighting, but let me see if I can get some better light on the subject here. Probably not really, but it's that. That's what's on the stairs. So that I may do this on the live well boxes, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it plays out in the end. Well, the only thing I know that I want to do for sure is the that black and gray, or that gray and black diamond pattern on this and the other two box lids. And then we'll see how much material I have left over in that color and make a decision from there. So, but the top's done, sanded, glue gone. So I could theoretically right now do the top, but I'm going to do a full wrap. So I want it to look right. So the next step is going to be turn it over on the side and sand off the sides. I just don't know how late at night it is. I don't want to be that dude that's out here freaking blasting out the neighbors too late at night. It's 7 o'clock. That's not too late. It's not too late yet. It's going to look really good when it's done, though. It's going to take a lot more. I'm going to really have to wash this off because the dust is just like sticking in hardcore. But I'll get the pressure washer and pressure wash it off. And that should get all the dust and crap out of there and all the impurities that are going to make it not stick. So once that's all done, it'll be good to go. All right, we got 4 people in, hanging out. No Halloween? No, not for me. No kids, so no reason to go do anything. And I don't want to go into town and do anything in town. It's people. Too many people. I didn't really feel like going to the bar or any of that and hanging out with a bunch of drunk idiots, you know. So I figure I'll just stay home, work on the boat, and that way next week I can go fishing. All right, let me grind off this a little bit of this corn and see how bad this is going to be.
Oh, it's going to go quick. Oh yeah, that'll be easy. That'll go. These edges are going to go quick. I should be wearing a mask, but I don't have one. Wow, you can see where they didn't fully weld everything. I might have to come through and touch it up with the welder. Nah, it'll be all right. It held together this long. Hey, come on. All right, that's looking good. That's looking real good. Oh yeah, these edges are gonna go fast. Um, Oh my God, man. Holy cow. Almost there. Almost there. Yep. All right.
Well, I got to clean up that leading edge a little bit. A little bit on the leading edge here. And it's like 90%. I just got to do that back long straight strip.
They did a shitty job on the weld on the end. All right.
All right. Right, fucking mess out of my yard, but gotta make a mess, make amends, right? All right, there she is. One back rail left to go, and then that thing is done. And I can wrap it, well, wash it and then wrap it. But she's almost ready. She's almost ready. It's gonna be nice when it's done, I'll tell you what. It's gonna be real nice when it's done. I want to get a piece and see how long it's gonna be, or like how I'm gonna do it. Here, I don't want to open the box of that one that I'm gonna use though. I got another open box that are the same size. So basically, all right. It might not be big enough to do a full wrap all the way around. It will not. Rut-row. That's going to be an issue. That's going to be an issue. I've definitely put in the work on this thing. So if I were to get this right here to where it's squared up to the edge and then do my wrap, I don't have enough. It's not wide enough to do all the way down. I got like that much that it's not going to cover. So the question is which edge. That's the hinge side. So I guess I'll do the hinge side not all the way wrapped, because that you won't see. This, the cover, the face, you'll see when I open it or whatever, you'll still be able to see that. So I guess I'm gonna have to start from this edge. I'll have to wrap it from this edge. Man, I want to lose a lot right here. That's all right though. Yeah, I'll wrap it from this around. That's okay though, because I'll be okay. I'll be all right. I will definitely be all right. So we'll be good. No issues. Well, issues, but no issues. Hey, Drew, sure, brother. I'm just hanging out, finishing up the boat deck. Almost done. I got this hatch to do. Then I got 4 more hatches to do, and we're done. So we'll be hopefully done and not have to worry about it anymore. I got a lot of scraping to do left on the boat. All the little kinks and corners and tucks and rolls where around the deck boxes are going to suck to scrape. But I think what I might do is I'll scrape those out as much as I can, and I'll use some adhesive on the edges so that the edges don't pull up. I already got one edge that's kind of peeling up a little bit, but that's the edge, the leading edge where the step goes. So that won't be much of a deal because the steps get screwed into that and it's going to hold that edge down. So I'm not too worried about that. But some of the spaces between the deck lids and all that's going to suck to scrape and clean out and all that shit. So we'll see how it all turns out in the end. It should look pretty good. So we'll see though. It might turn out fucking ugly. Who knows? Hey, Saving Grace, welcome in. Welcome in. We're just chilling, working on the last little bit of deck lids for the boat, and then once they're all wrapped, we're gonna be out fishing. I'm using I got the big old sheets of EVA foam that I'm doing for the deck lids. They're the box lids and the bow and the stern, and then I got other colors. I think I might use this color, this darker black that I have, the black with the black um, in the cabin area, but I'm not sure yet. I also got a blue, and I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do yet on the inside, like the helm and all that. I don't know what I'm going to do there yet. There's a possibility I might just go a totally different route with that than the EVA foam. I may do that with the Tough Coat paint. I don't know yet. Don't know yet. We'll figure that one out when we get there. Yeah, this is all waterproof. Yeah, this is made for boat flooring, so it's all waterproof foam. You'll see it a lot on swim steps and stuff like that on boats. So it'll work out all right. It'll work out good when it's done. It's just going to be more work than I thought it was going to be, but it's going to be worth it. Once I'm done, it's going to look great. So be a little bit, but a little bit of a little spendy of a project, but you know, you got to spend the money to freaking go out and fish, right? So this is all the part of fishing that nobody sees, like the boat maintenance and the repairs and the upgrades and all that. You know, we'll go out and fish video and everybody sees us fishing on a live video, but you don't realize the time and sweat and tears and blood and money and all that shit it takes to actually get you out on the water. So there's a possibility I may have to repower the boat. And if I have to repower that boat, I'm fucked, because that's like 12, 15 grand to redoing the motor on the, put a new motor on that boat. So I found a guy that had one for 11 installed, but that's only a 90, and I got a 130 on there right now. So I mean, it's not like I can go 120 miles an hour on the lake anyway. He said that motor on my boat should top out at about 35, which that's fine. I'm out there to fish. I'm not out there to freaking, act like I'm the fucking super thunderboats and, race 300 miles an hour across the lake. I don't need to be going that fast. So we'll see what happens, though. We'll see what happens. I got, I mean, if one of the irons that I have in the fire freaking starts glowing and turning red hot and doing its thing, then, yeah, absolutely, I'll repower it. But if not, no big deal. I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. But I have kind of an inkling that I want to sell this boat. I kind of want to sell this boat and get something that's more tuna worthy. What do I target when I go out on the boat? Usually bass. My home lake. Oh my God, look at that. That's disgusting. All my dust and shit went in there from sanding it. That's done. So on the home lake, usually bass. They're going to start stocking up trout here pretty quick. But I want the lake record: bass, trout, cat, carp, and crappie. Because right now they don't have a crappie record, they don't have a cat record, and they don't have a carp record on file. One of the volunteers that works at the lake somehow, some way, lost the record. So the only thing on record right now at that lake is bass. And the only reason the bass is on record at that lake is because it's an old record, and a replica on the wall at the lake of the lake record bass with the weight and all that. So that one they kind of know it, you know. But the catfish, the carp, and the crappie, they don't have a record. So I figure if I go out and smash those records, we're good to go. This fucking dog in this tennis ball. It's got a big old pile of dust fly off me. Like Dirty Dan over here. But that's all right. I'm out here sanding this shit. So I'm really hoping I smash those records. I really want to get the bass and the crappie on a Crappie Man bait. I think that would be badass to be able to, you know, lake record, even a, you know, I'm not sure how big crappie get. I've never really fished for crappie, so they're a whole new species for me. The only reason I have any crappie baits is because I won the crappie baits from Crappie Man. So, but I'd love to go out and get the lake record crappie on his baits and the lake record bass on his baits, because that would do a lot for me. You know, I'll be the record holder, and it'd do a lot for him because of the fact that his baits are what caught the lake record. So it'd be a win-win for both of us. How you feeling, honey? No, I'll stop. Can you hear it in the house? Okay. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. I'll stop for the night then. I'll stop for the night. Yeah. It is. I was hoping to get this whole thing done and wrapped tonight, but there's no, I got one last edge to sand out and then I can wrap it, but I'll do that later. Yeah, I know, that's fine. That's fine. I take it you're probably not going to work tomorrow, right? Yeah. Okay. Really? Okay. All right. Well, yeah. Yeah. Well, you have a bunch on the books, right? Yeah, that's true. It is 7:30, 7:35 right now. But Mrs. SoCal's not hot. And apparently she can hear me sanding and grinding from all the way in the bedroom, and she's got a migraine and that's not helping. So yeah, okay. Well, I'll quit for the night. I'll quit for the night. Oh, I don't care what they want to hear. I want them to hear freaking me out in the backyard working on shit so they don't come to the front door. Because we forgot to go get candy anyway, so. I was at freaking, yeah. I was at the store yesterday too. Like I could have stopped right then and there and got it, but I totally forgot. That's all right though. It's all good. Yeah. You don't know, says he hopes you feel better soon. Oh man, I need a shower. I got this freaking dust all over me. I just don't even want to wear my clothes into the house. No, we don't have any people here other than us anymore, so. I don't give a shit. We have fucking, they're not home anyway. We have, I think, freaking candidates for the wood chipper over there, but Yeah. It's a messy job, man. Dust is everywhere. My whole patio table was clean a little while ago. Minus like my tools and stuff, but like there's a freaking half inch of dust on it now. But that's okay. Gotta make the mess to get the project done and then clean up the mess. So I don't have any. Yeah, it's all good though. It's just aluminum and glue. Just aluminum and glue that I've been breathing. You know, nothing big. But we're all good. We're all good. Oh man, I've been live for 194 minutes. I don't know what that comes into in like actual hours, but over 3 hours. Well, 120 is 2, right? Plus 60 would be 180, would be 3. So yeah, 3 hours and just a little hair over 3 hours. Man, all just working on the boat. I think that's the coyote. The dogs keep running back there after that coyote. I think so. So it's too dark to tell him. Too dark to shoot him. That big one's got to go. I gotta shoot him. Oh my god, man, I'm tired now. I didn't feel good this morning when I woke up, and I started feeling better, and I started doing this, and now I'm just like wrung out. No, I didn't see what he get. What he catch? I missed it. I always miss the good shit. Always. All right, guys, I'm gonna give this about 4 more minutes and call it because I'm hungry. I'm covered in freaking dust and dirt. And, oh, nice sturgeon. We don't have those here, so I don't get to fish for them. We don't get to fish for sturgeon here. So I can't catch them because we don't have them. Turkey. Oh, I know they get massive. I know they get freaking massive. There's one lake here that says they have them, but I've never caught one. I've never even seen somebody catch one. So it's really not a fish that we get to fish for. So oh man. Oh yeah. Oh, that was nasty. That was all that shit I just coughed up from breathing in. That's gross. I'm starting to kind of fade. Salted herring. Okay. Okay. Which means I might have to go get a freaking mackerel or something and go try for one. We got a lake out here that says they have them, but Josie, what's happening, little sister? How you doing? I'm fucking over sanding this thing. The boat's fiberglass, and the all the flooring and everything else is aluminum. Just got home from trick or treating. Nice. It's late. It's what, fucking almost 10 out there. It's almost 8 out here. So yeah, it's almost 10. Oh man. All right, guys. What do you guys think? Should I call it and kill the live, or should I go free? Go inside, get a fresh drink, and go light up the bonfire and just hang out by the bonfire. What do you guys think? Actually, who's all out? Who else is live right now? Who else is live? Is there a bunch of people live? I know for a little bit there was like 18 people here, and all of a sudden it dropped off. It shows 5. but I don't know who else is live or what, but if nobody else is live, I might just go freaking fire up the bonfire and hang out by the bonfire for a little bit. Nose is like full of freaking dust. I feel like I got half the freaking stuff I sanded stuck in my nose. Bonfire sounds great. Yeah, it kind of does, huh? Oh, you think Cindy was on? Okay. Yeah, I haven't been getting notifications for anything. I don't know why. I don't know what the hell's going on with YouTube lately, but they're kind of shitting the bed on a bunch of stuff, especially for those of us on this side of the lives. Like they're not pushing notifications to anybody, which is hurting the live because nobody knows we're live. And then, you know, the only way to find it's like scrolling through lives. So I don't know. What I needed to go do is go eat some food. It's fucking 8 o'clock and I haven't eaten breakfast yet. Well, no, I had a breakfast burrito. Never mind. I made a breakfast burrito this morning. So maybe what I should do, maybe what I'll do, guys, is I'll kill the live, right? I'll kill the live for a few minutes. I'll go inside, I'll grab some food, I'll go take a real quick shower, get cleaned up, because I'm fucking gross. Look at me, I'm fucking gross. Like, so dust off me. Look at that, that's nasty. Really? Okay, yeah, I've been having to do the same thing. I've been having to do the same thing lately to see his live. But I think what I'll do is I'll kill the live for a minute while I go in and take a shower, because I know you guys don't want to watch me go take a shower. So I'll cut this live off for a minute, go in, take a shower, get cleaned up real quick, and then throw a couple logs in the fire pit, and we can hang out and just chill by the fire. What do you guys think about that one? How's that for an idea? God, I just got dust in my eyeball. Hopefully the moisture in my eye doesn't turn the glue back into glue. That sounds like a plan. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, cool. So yeah, I'll do that. Give me about 20-30 minutes, guys. I'm gonna go take a real quick rinse off shower, and all right, Josie, I'll send you a text. I'll send you a text before I go live and let you know. I'll give you a couple minutes heads up, and then so what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna go take a shower. I'm gonna go eat something real quick. I'll probably just honestly throw on some chili dogs to cook while I'm in the shower, because that's quick and easy and whatever. And then we'll come back out and fire the live back up. We'll do the bonfire. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. We'll be like I said, give me like half hour or so, and then we'll be back. Peace, guys.